Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be discussing a maths puzzle and its solution which I have encountered today. So I want it to share with you. And you must be wondering that why are these animals here, because this puzzle is based on these animals. So let's just go to the puzzle and try to solve it. Now, what is the puzzle? The cost of one horse is £1. The cost of one elephant is £5. The cost of 20 camels is £1. We have to spend exactly £100 and we should have exactly 100 animals. All the animal types should be included, which means that we have to take horses, elephants and camels, and we have to find how many type of each animal we are taking. Okay, so now what we are assuming that the number of horses equals to H, the number of elephants equals to E, and the number of camels is equals to C. So I have taken the first letter of the name of animal so that it will be easy us to understand. Now the total animals is 100, so we are able to form the first equation, which is H plus E plus C equals to 100. That means the total number of animals is 100, or the number of horses plus the number of plus the number of camels is equals to 100. Now the cost of one horse is £1. So the cost of H horses will be 1 times H. Okay, that's a normal mathematics that we have to multiply H by 1. The cost of E elephants will be 5 times E because the cost of one elephant is 5. Okay. Similar, like if we know that the cost of one chocolate is 2 rupees, then the cost of 5 chocolates will be 5 times 2, which is 10. Okay. So similarly, we have to do here. Now the cost of 20 camels is 1. So the cost of 20 camels is 1. So the cost of 1 camel will be 1 divided by 20. Okay. So we have to find the cost of C camels. So that will be equals to C by 20. Okay. Now the total money that we have spent is also £100. So we have to form the another equation, which is H. That means the money spent by buying horse plus 5 times E, that is the money spent by buying elephants, plus C by 20 is equals to 100, which is the second equation. Now we need to solve the equations and get our result. Okay, now we have two equations. The first equation is H plus 5E plus C by 20 equals to 100. That is the total money spent. The second equation is H plus E plus C equals to 100. That means the total number of animals. Now we are subtracting the equations. We are subtracting equation 2 from equation 1. So H minus H gives us 0. 5E minus E equals to 4E, and C by 20 minus C. So we are taking LCM. So we are getting 4E plus minus 19C by 20 equals to 0. The right hand side is 0 because 100 minus 100 is 0. So we have to move this 19C by 20 to the right hand side so that it becomes positive, and 4E equals to 19C by 20. So E will be equals to 19C by 80. This is the relation we have got between E and C. Now, so we have got E is equals to 19C by 80. Now the maximum value that C can take is 80. Why 80? Because it has to be divisible by 80, because the denominator here is 80. Okay, so we can only take 80. We cannot take 160 because that is greater than 100. Our condition is the total number of animals should be 100. So we cannot take number of camels 160. So the only possibility is that C can have the value 80. Okay, the number of the number of camels cannot be a in fraction also. Okay, okay. So what we need to take here is we have to take the number of camels as 80. So number of elephants will be 19 by 80 into 80, which is equals to 19. Okay, right? So the number of horses. Okay, so E plus C plus H is 100. That means 19 plus 80 plus h is 100. I have explained in detail, but directly we can get that number of camels is 80 and number of elephant is 19. So 80 plus 19 is 99. So directly we can get the number of horses as 1. That is okay. So it is satisfying. Now let's check the cost part. So we have to take one horse, okay, and the cost of one horse, each horse is 1. So 1 times 1. We are taking 19 elephants and the cost of each elephant is 5. So 19 times 5. We are taking 80 camels and the cost of each camel is 1 by 20 that we have discussed in the last slide. Okay, 1 by 20. So 80 by 20. So if we are combining, we are getting 1 plus 95 plus 4 equals to 100. That is our answer. So what is our result? The result is that we have to take 80 camels, 19 elephants and 1 horse in order to satisfy the result. Okay.